Day 15, magically heal your relationships. If you have a difficult or broken relationship, are suffering from a broken heart, or hold any resentment or blame toward another person for anything, you can change it through gratitude. Gratitude will magically improve any difficult relationship, whether that person is a husband or wife, brother or sister, son or daughter, partner, boss, business client, work colleague, mother or father in law, parent, friend, or neighbor. We are faced with a difficult relationship or a challenging situation in a relationship in almost all cases. We are not in the least bit grateful for the other person. Instead, we are busy blaming the other person for the problems we have with them. And that means we don't have a shred of gratitude. Blame is never going to make a relationship better. And it's never going to make your life better. When we are faced with a difficult relationship or a challenging situation in a relationship, in almost all cases, we are not in the least bit grateful for the other person. Instead, we are busy blaming the other person for the problems we have with them. And that means we don't have a shred of gratitude. Blame is never going to make a relationship better. And it's never going to make your life better. In fact, the more you blame, the worse the relationship gets and the worse your life gets. I am a very staunch believer of catching God's cues. So somehow the light went off, my internet went off. I just took 2 minutes to get onto my mobile and, get into the Wi-Fi through the mobile network. But somehow we were on the first or the second paragraph. So that means God wanted us to reread this paragraph, and I'm going to reread the line that came to me when it actually happened. Is blame is never going to make a relationship better, and it's never going to make your life better. Blame is a complaint, and complaint is poverty, whereas gratitude is riches. Prashansa is gratitude, that's riches. Whether it's a current relationship or a past relationship, if you harbor bad feelings towards another person, practicing gratitude will eliminate those feelings. Why would you want to remove your bad feelings about another person? Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burnt. Gautam Buddha, circa 563 BC to 483 BC, founder of Buddhism. It's always said, don't point your finger, because once you point your finger, there are 3 pointing back at you. It's the same with anger. It's like holding you are in your rage and you want to throw a hot coal, but you don't realize in that whole process, it's your hand which is holding that burning piece of coal and getting burnt. Bad feelings about another person burn your life, but gratitude will eliminate them. For example, if you have an ex-partner who is connected to you through your children and the relationship isn't good, look at your children's faces and realize that they wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for your ex-partner. Your children's lives are one of the most precious gifts you have. Look at your children and give thanks to your ex-partner for their lives every single day, as well as bringing peace and harmony to the relationship. Through your example, you will be teaching your children the greatest tool of their life, gratitude. Or if you're suffering from a broken heart or grief due to your relationship having ended, you can use gratitude's magical power to transform your pain. Gratitude magically transforms emotional pain into healings and happiness faster than anything else. And the story of my parents is a perfect example for that. My mother and father fell in love with each other virtually at first sight. From the moment they met, they were truly grateful to be with each other. And they had the most beautiful marriage I have ever seen. When my father died, my mother understandably suffered from enormous grief. After months of suffering, she began to use gratitude's magical power, and despite her immense grief and pain, she looked for things to be grateful for. She began with the past and she recalled all the wonderful times of happiness she had received through the decades with my father. Then she took the next big step and she looked for things to be grateful for in the future. One by one, she found them. She found or remembered things she had always wanted to do, but didn't have time to do when my father was alive. And with this courageous step of gratitude, opportunities to fulfill her dreams magically poured in. And her life became rich with happiness again. The magical power of gratitude gave my mother a new life. For today's magical practice, you're going to look for a hot coal that is burning in your life and literally turn it into gold through gratitude. Choose one difficult, problematic, or broken relationship that you want to improve. It doesn't matter whether the person is currently in your life or if it's a past relationship and the person is no longer in your life. Sit down and make a written list of 10 things you're grateful for about the person you've chosen. Think back through the history of the relationship and list the great things about the person or the great things you received from the relationship. The easiest way to do this is to think back to the way things were before the relationship deteriorated or ended. If the relationship was never good, then think hard about any good qualities in the person because they are there. They are there. You need to look, you need to see, you need to find out what was good. You need to find out 10 good things. In any relationship, be it with anybody, it doesn't matter what relationship it is. But yes, if you get your focus into looking and thinking and recollecting 10 grateful things about that relationship, about that person in that relationship, you will find it. All you have to do is just think and think. Just in case you are not able to find, just increase your thinking because you'll find it. This magical practice is not about who is right or wrong. No matter what you feel someone has done to you, no matter what someone said or didn't do, you can magically heal the relationship and you don't need the other person in order to heal it. There is gold in every relationship, even the difficult ones. And to bring riches to your relationships and your life, you have to find the gold. As you dig and discover a nugget of gold, write it down. Address the person by name and express your sentence in gratitude. Name, I am grateful for what? Paul, I am grateful for our time together. While our marriage did end, I learned a lot. I am so much wiser today. And I use what I learned from our marriage in many of my relationships today. Paul, I am grateful for everything you did to try and make our marriage work, because 10 years of marriage means you did try. Paul, I am grateful to you for our children. The joy I receive from them every day could not be without you. Paul, I am grateful to you for the hard work and long hours you put in to support our family. While I was at home taking care of our children, it was a big responsibility to have all of us dependent on you. So thank you. Paul, I am grateful to you for the previous moments I had with our children as they grew up. I got to see our children talk and walk for the first time. And I know you didn't have that opportunity. Paul, I am grateful for your support when I went through a difficult time of grief and loss. Paul, I am grateful to you for the times when I was sick and you did your best to take care of me and the children. Paul, I am grateful for the great times we had, and we did have many. Paul, I am grateful that you want to continue to be father to our children. Paul, I am grateful for your support and the time you want to give to our children. I know they mean as much to you as they do to me. By the time you finished your gratitude list of 10 things, you should feel much better about the person and the relationship. The ultimate point you want to reach is where you don't have any bad feelings towards the person anymore, because it's your life that is harmed by those feelings. Every relationship is different, and if need be, you may choose to repeat this magical practice over several days until you reach the point where you don't have any bad feelings towards the person anymore. If you are using gratitude's magical power to improve a current relationship, you will see the relationship begin to change miraculously before your eyes. It only takes one person to magically change a relationship through gratitude. But it is the person who uses gratitude who receives the benefit in their whole life. If you choose a past relationship where you are not in contact with the person anymore, you will feel at peace and happiness fills you. And at the same time, you will see other current relationships in your life magically improve. In the future, if a relationship becomes challenging, remember to use this magical practice immediately. You will stop the difficulties before they get any bigger, and instead, you will increase the magic in the relationship. Magic practice number 15, magically heal your relationships. Count your blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you're grateful. Reread your list. And at the end of each blessings, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for the blessings as you can. Choose one difficult, problematic, or broken relationship that you want to improve. Sit down and make a written list of 10 things you're grateful about the person you've chosen. Write it down in the following way. Name, I am grateful for what? Just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. It's very important to do this exercise in a written manner. That's why it specifically says in this particular exercise to write it down. Because, in a relationship, it's very difficult to have a perception or a thought process. But when you actually come down to writing, the true feelings come out. सोचने में बोलने में बड़ा मुश्किल लगता है, but लिखने में ना, it's very, very important, very, very effective. So I would request everybody to definitely do this exercise in case there's any relationship where you are having some kind of a problem, some kind of difficulty, and you really want to improve that relationship. And just in case there are no any problematic relationships, then you can just choose one relationship where you want to just enhance it for. Yes, anybody wants to ask anything regarding the chapter or the assignments?
Arjun, one question. In this exercise, does it only have to be about you and your relationship with one person, or can it also be about two other relationships which matter to you, but they need to be
on yourself.
Only on yourself. Okay.
Yeah. The relation where you feel you have a problem or where you feel that you need a breakthrough. In this entire book, we'll be working on yourself. We are working on ourselves only in this book. अभी हम internal नहीं जाएंगे, हम internal में रहेंगे.
नहीं, but it's important. The two relationships are important to you. Like it's important to the, like if you're working on yourself, the two
that relationship is very important to you.
Yeah. For example, if it is important to you, the relationship between two people for part of your life, their relationship is important to you. No, that won't work. Right?
No. It is my relationship with my wife, my relationship with my kids, my relationship with my father, my relationship with my mother, my relationship with my any relation, any of my family members, my relation.
Okay.
I want to heal and improve that relation. If I want if we are not talking about कि उसका उसके साथ हो, मेरा किसके साथ relation है जिसमें I want to have breakthroughs.
Okay, not उसका उसके साथ. Okay.
नहीं, उसका उसके साथ नहीं. Remember, we are our only responsibility. We are not responsible for others.
Okay.
There is a simple solution to that. You ask them to attend this session, and then they will work on themselves. So your problem, your issue will also get resolved.
Yeah. No, I meant in the sense, can that also work in gratitude? Can that also work? That can't.
It can work. If we are talking about the book, it says no. But yeah, there are spheres where that's a different.
Okay.
But then, see, I'll tell you very clearly, the basic thing is, जब तक हम पूरे clear नहीं होते ना, हम किसी पे work नहीं कर सकते.
Correct. So first work on yourself.
Yes, first you have to get yourself sorted. All your relationships should be sorted. All your problems, your health, money, finance, career, personal desire. First, these things should be sorted.
Right.
See, it is only if I am satisfied with myself, then I can help others.
Right.
अगर मेरे को ही satisfaction नहीं मिल रही, I am not content in myself and I am not happy with myself just the way I am, how can I help others?
Cool. Okay.
There's a line.
Gratitude only works on yourself, basically, in your own area of life.
No, gratitude works on everybody, but you only work on yourself.
You only work.
I love myself for the way I am, And I love myself for the way I'm not. I just love
Maybe-
myself.
So it doesn't work when if you want to work on others. You have to work on yourself. That's the basis.
Yeah, it's very important. Na? पहले
Yeah.
हम अपने आप को ठीक करेंगे. Then yes, there are a lot of things where we can, work on others through ourselves. But first we need to be sorted.
First thing.
And in this entire book, we are just working on ourselves. We are our only responsibility.
If I'm not mistaken, is it like maybe like, we get these Reiki healings or pranic healings, like it's done to the third person. So is she like, if she's wanting to, cure a relationship, a third party person. So when you talk of healings, usually healings are given to the second person, right?
We're not talking about healings here. We're
No,
just
no,
talking
like
about
what I'm trying to say is she's trying to feel like by doing this meditation or this gratitude, maybe she wants to heal a relationship of somebody else's between two other people.
Agreed. See, healing has a lot of modalities. Pranic healing is just one.
No, those are totally different things out. But what I'm trying to understand is she like trying to think parallelly, like healing is one kind, or Reiki, or those things are like another. Maybe gratitude is like she's trying to take that. Maybe she does this gratitude practice and it heals the other relationship. That's what I'm assuming. She trying to maybe say that.
That's what I'm saying. It's possible. There are so many things beyond. See, there are probably millions and zillions of books out there. We are just talking and working with one book, which clearly specifies that we need to first work on ourselves.
Correct.
So since we are in this book, we are just working on ourselves.
So basically, gratitude for all the relationships you have. So first, be grateful for that, for yourself. And then it will magically heal everything else, right?
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, practice is the key. And you have to be it on and on and on. Okay. It just becomes your, it becomes an integral part of what you are.
Correct. Thank you, Arjun. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your lovely question and for having a good understanding of this concept for everybody. Thank you. Anybody else wants to say anything, share anything, any questions, any doubts, any issues?